popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And the Hurricanes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make... Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Better starting field position for this offense. He's got it on the right. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Hurricanes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Chanticleers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Looking downfield, it's Duke. Throws to the tight end. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4th. And the Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one is perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the ground with the back. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Back to throw, it's Duke. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. The Chanticleers in the hurry-up. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels...
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The snap sets up the throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Dorsey. Just a hair too much on him from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Wants to fire on second down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Canes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Chanticleers moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Duke. Fires complete on the crosser. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Dropping back, it's Dorsey. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bobo. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Quickly complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Back to pass, it's Dorsey. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Pitts. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pitts. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Pass interference. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hurricanes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Right back to him on the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Duke. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Unloads quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. The Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll run for it on third and short. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. Dead center perfect. They're now up 9-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. To the ground to try to move the chains. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And the Chanticleers get enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Duke. Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Got the quick pass. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Chanticleers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Firing to the right, complete.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The Chanticleers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Bobo. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Chanticleers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by them.
Breaks into the open. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. That kind of play is just vintage Hurricane receiver play.
I mean, big-time playmakers on the outside. The list is long for Miami, but finding those elite speedsters down in the state of Florida, it's not a hard job.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Made a defender miss. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They'll run it from the gun. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Dorsey. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Pitts. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. Going up top again. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And some room to work. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back.
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Chanticleers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Looking to pass, it's Duke. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll run play action. Got his man.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Chanticleers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Chanticleers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Dorsey. Quarterback adapted. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Hurricanes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pitts. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Wide open space. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Coastal Carolina, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Duke. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Motion from the back. A quick pass to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to throw. A little release to the back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. The quick out. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he makes the catch. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Duke. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on the money. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Makes one man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Dorsey. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way, and that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Bobo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Going with the counter play here. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
Number 11.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.